Hello, this is Medical Johnny with those 5 terms that I literally just turned the camera around, pushed off, push on. The only reason I do that is because YouTube doesn't allow videos that are more than 15 minutes, and I don't exactly have a timer with me right now, so I don't exactly know how long the last video was, so let's try and get these 5 out of the way. So the next one, the first one of the 5 is culture. This is a very big one because not everybody's culture is the same, and culture does not mean stereotype. Stereotype would be all black people like shooting, all British people like tea, all white people are rich, snobby people, right? Culture is the collective beliefs of individuals in a social group. So basically, to start off, all white people are rich and like tea, right? And they all drink port wine, and they all think that they're better than everybody else. Well, that's a stereotype, but it's not exactly true. But for example, all Christians believe in Jesus, right? That's part of their culture. Liberals want stricter gun laws. Republicans don't want stricter gun laws, for example. But what's not true is that all black people are gangsters, because that is not their culture. Now, you could have black people that are gangsters, but don't forget that people like Eminem, they have also the Ebonic culture, in that he likes rap music. He's sung about this, that, and the other thing which black people do, and he does the rap. He raps. Wow, I sound so white saying the rap. So that's part of his culture. So it has nothing to do with race. It has to do with thoughts in your social group that are collective. So it says the thoughts, beliefs, and values of a social group is culture. You can have a Native American that doesn't like Native Americans. So his culture is not particularly Native American. He could like rap music, and he could be part of that. He could like having money and boats and yachts and all that, and then his culture could be stuck on white people. You never know. You never know. But skin color is never culture. It is collective thoughts. Like part of your culture will be being a Christian. Part of your culture will be your stance on politics. That type of thing. So cursor. The flashing bar or symbol that indicates where the next character is to be placed or location on the computer screen. So basically what this is whenever you're typing, say, Facebook, www.face, and then you haven't typed in book, and you have that I symbol that is bleeping, bleep, 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 that is the cursor. It's pretty easy to find that. It's just on the computer, and it just blinks, 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 blink, and it's usually where the mouse is, that if you put it over some words, then it'll turn into a cursor. So 2 more. Customer-focused care. Care designed to meet the needs of patients, residents, and clients, which are the customers. So the reason it's called customer-focused care is because sadly hospitals and hospices and everything like that aren't government-owned. They are, in fact, businesses, as much as people don't like to think about it like that. So it's care designed to meet the needs of patients, somebody who's getting short-term care, residents, somebody who's getting long-term care, and clients, people who sign the papers and do the money and all that kind of stuff. So it's just care to meet the needs of those 3 categories. It's customer-focused care. So focusing your care on the customer, customer-focused care. Okay, so the last one is one I talked about in a few videos back, and I said I'd be getting into with the C's. It's cyanosis. When the skin looks blue or gray, especially on the lips, nail beds, and under the fingernails, in a black patient, it may appear as a darkening of color. This occurs when there is not enough oxygen in the blood. So if you see those people who need CPR and they're blue in the face and they're very pale and looks like they don't have any life in them, that's because there's not oxygen getting to their parts of the body, and their body is lacking oxygen. So therefore it is turning a different color. That's why pulmonary, I just messed it up, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, is used to get the cardio, which is the heart, and pulmonary, lungs, back working, resuscitating. You need to get the blood flow going because the blood allows all the oxygen to transfer all throughout the body. And it's not just for the brain. You also want to get it into the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the liver, the skin, everywhere. You know, you have to get that heart pumping with the CPR. You have to get all the oxygen places. And when you don't, and when people are drowning, and you know, like on Baywatch with Pamela Henderson, and you know, they pull the person out of the water and they're blue in the face and they're just a different color and they've been drowning. They don't have the air, so that's cyanosis. It's the discoloring of that. And as it says here, for black patients, their skin is just a little, it's darker. But a good way to check is for black patients is under their fingernails, because like white people, they have white fingernails. So if that is discolored and it doesn't look like they're breathing very well, and their face is also discolored, then but the good way to check is with the fingernails and the nail beds and all that. That means that they're lacking oxygen and something needs to be done immediately, absolutely immediately, or they will start suffering brain damage because they've already gone through enough to where they are discolored and lacking oxygen. So immediately you need to do something. So the 5 vocabulary words here, and see if you can get them. I'm going to pause the video, see if you can remember them. It's culture, cursor, customer-focused care, cyanosis, and I bet you thought I forgot one, but cubic centimeter. So, good luck, and wow, apparently my VOS has been updated. Cool. So if you can think of any way I can improve these videos, please let me know. And tomorrow, the next video, we're getting to cystitis, interesting word, and then we're going on to the D's. So have a nice day.